Hi everybody, this is Sala and you guys are welcome to this exciting course on C Sharp. In this course, we are learning C Sharp step by step. In the previous lecture, we installed the IDE, Visual Studio. We learned to create cancel application. We learned to run the application and we talked about some important features of the program. Let's move on. It's now time to learn to code the WriteLine method. WriteLine is a standard output method, and when we write console application, we use this method almost all the time. Let's first learn the syntax of the method and then we will talk more about it. In order to call the method, we start with the console and right after that, we call the WriteLine method, and after the WriteLine method, we put two small parentheses and then we terminate the statement using the semicolon. In C Sharp, a single line statement is always terminated with a semicolon. If you miss the semicolon, the program will simply show a compiling error. As you can see here, semicolon is expected. Now, to the method, inside these two small parentheses, we can pass the arguments. For example, I am passing a hello world. This argument, which is actually a text, will be printed in the console window as we run this program. So let's run the program and check the output. And so you see the output in the console, right? Hello world. Now we will do a simple dissection of this line of code. We are going to use it a lot in our coming lectures. So you need to understand what we are actually doing here. So WriteLine is a method. It's a predefined method. We have this method in the .NET. How do we know when something is method or not? Answer is very simple. Methods in programming. I'm not only talking about the C Sharp here. I mean methods in programming. In all the programming languages almost have the same syntax. And what is that syntax? The syntax is a method must has a name, for example, WriteLine, and right after the name, method should have or must have two its small parentheses. As you can see here, WriteLine with two small parentheses. Inside the parentheses, there can be an argument or the parameter or not. It depends on the definition of method. Some methods receive argument and some do not. So WriteLine is a method, and now we know how to recognize a method in programming. A method has a name, and right after the name, you will see two small parentheses. Now the next thing here is the console, and in between console and WriteLine, we have this small period or the dot. This dot is not a full stop. It is actually an operator in programming, which is called dot operator. And this operator is actually used to call something with reference. What we are actually doing here, we are calling this WriteLine method with the console reference. Now, what does reference mean? It simply means this method actually belongs to this console object or the class, and it cannot be called without the reference. This method is totally dependent of this console class. At this point, when we are at very initial stage of programming, it would be very difficult for us to understand the concept of the class. Classes are used in object-oriented programming. But I can simplify this concept for you until you start learning the object-oriented programming after this course. As you see the diagram on the screen, a class is just like a box that provides services. Class contains methods and properties and other things. So in the diagram, you see a console class box where you have some methods, for example, WriteLine, write, readline, etc. These methods are confined inside the console box. And that's why in order to call them or in order to use them, we need console reference. This is what we are actually doing here. We are actually taking out the WriteLine method from the console box. That's it. I hope now you have better understanding of this line of code. Console is a class and WriteLine is a method which is inside the class. Let's move on. WriteLine method has an important characteristic. It actually puts a new line in the console. And what does it mean? Let me show you with the help of an example. We are going to have another console WriteLine. like this. And here I'm going to write a text. Today is Saturday. And another console write line. I have a party, like this. As we run the program, you will see the output is distributed over 3 lines. So let's run the program and study the output. And so you see the output, right? The output is actually distributed over 3 lines. And that is what I tried to say. Write line enforce a new line in the output. The first write line will simply print the output, hello world, and then send the cursor to the new line. And the second write line will simply start printing the output from the second line and then send the cursor to the next line. And the third write line will do the same, print the output and send the cursor to the next line. And that's why you see an empty line here. That was an important characteristic of write line. It actually enforces a new line in the console. And here we can have another example. We can also call a empty write line method like this without passing any argument. Now you can see the write line method can take argument. Here is a text argument, and here we are calling the method without argument. So this line of code will not print anything. There is no argument inside the parentheses, but this line of code will simply enforce or put a new line in between these two write lines. So let's run the program and see the output. Now you will see an empty line in between. And so you see the output, right? You see the empty line between these two write lines. That is the empty line. It was an important characteristic of the write line method. Instead of write line, we also have a method which is only write. And now you can guess what this method do. It prints the output in the console without inserting a new line. Let's check it out. 1, 2. As we run this program, you will see the output 1 and 2 on the same line, on the same row. So let's run the program and check the output. And so you see the output in the console, right? 1 and 2. There is no new line in the output. So my friends, that was the write line method we studied in this lecture. Write line is a standard output method in console applications. It's now time to wind up this lecture. In the next lecture, we will learn the use of the escape sequences. I will see you there, and thanks for watching this lecture.